Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and you're watching my review for World Trigger, chapters 157 and 158. Okay, if you just so happened to see my Taboo Tattoo review last week, or the week before, you will have heard that I had a class that I was taking the entirety of last week, and I probably wasn't going to get any reviews done. Sure enough, I didn't get any reviews done because I was just busy the entire week and I just didn't have time to do anything. Okay, so I figured, you know what, I didn't really have time to do anything until Saturday, and at that point I just figured, you know what, let's just wait till the new stuff comes out and then I'll just do a double review. Okay, so that's that here, and that's why we're here right now with chapters 157 and 158. Okay. Now with 157, Ikoma is fighting Yuma, but he just gives up and starts cutting wires instead. Yuma retreats a little farther into the wire zone a little bit, and he actually he uses Grasshopper to shoot a cinder block into Satoshi's face, which is pretty funny. And then Chica ends up shooting him afterwards, but OG comes in and steals the kill. Okay, OG comes out of nowhere and steals the kill. Alright, Ikoma tried to make him pay for it too. Ikoma tried to hit him with Whirlwind, but he only managed to catch his foot. Okay. Meanwhile, Oki is tracking down Chica and steals her attention, which frees up OG to go into the wire zone and confront Yuma. Alright. And because Chica's attention is taken by Oki, it also gives Ikoma the ability to just do whatever he wants without fearing the sniper. So he just starts unleashing whirlwind after whirlwind after whirlwind, okay? And Yuma and OG are forced to move because of it. But during this entire mess, OG attacks Yuma. But this slick guy, uses wires of his own, okay, connects wire to a piece of freaking rubble, okay, and then uses freaking Grasshopper to force that rock through the air along with the wire, so then the wire ends up running right into the back of OG's foot and trips him, allowing Yuma to come in and stab him in the chest. This dude is freaking great. Okay, and I am referring to both Yuma and Daisuke Ashihara because this guy's been coming up with some great strategies in this chapter, or in this match in general. Chica and Yuma have just been surprising us over and over and over with their strategic acumen. Okay, they're just do like like I'm just impressed with the strategies he's come up with in these fights. I really am. I'm genuinely impressed. Okay. OG managed to get a couple more well, more than a couple. Managed to get some shots off, and he hit Yuma in the leg quite a few times, but that's not enough to finish him off. So OG ends up getting taken out, and Yuma gets the point. Chica and Oki end up having a shootout. Chica ends up hitting Oki in the chest just like she did Satoshi, and Oki ends up hitting her in the leg. Okay. But because Oki's slowed down because of the giant lead bullet in his chest, Yuma's able to quickly go over using Grasshopper and take him out. Alright. However, Ikoma is able to read him after that and ends up beating him with Whirlwind. Okay, so Ikoma squad, after having done nothing in the entire match, gets 1 point. But at this point, it's only him and Chica left. And Chica has no way of defeating him because she doesn't shoot people unless it's with lead bullets. So she had no choice there but to bail out, because the only other solution would be for Ikoma to beat her and then get points out of it. Okay, so Chica does in fact bail out, and by the skin of their teeth, Tamakoma ends up winning 4-3 OG squad got 3 points, mostly because OG is great. Okay, mostly. Tamakoma got 4 points from taking out pretty much everybody on OG squad along with Oki. And Ikoma squad got 3 points within like 10 seconds, all because Ikoma managed to hit Yuma once. That's it, literally one attack, taking out one person and getting 3 points because of the survival bonus. So that, it boggles my mind how you can like do nothing for the entire match and still get 3 points and end up tying for second. Like that, like, I mean, obviously not everyone would be able to do that, but I mean, still, like I saw the final score and I'm like, wait a second, how'd they get 3 points? They didn't do anything. They were just what did they say? They said in the commentary afterwards that they were just going with the flow of the match. All right, which was determined by OG, by the way. We got it. OG squad impressed me more than anyone else. Well, OG mostly, because who cares about Kashio and the other guy whose name I don't even remember. Okay, I could easily look it up right now, but I just don't like it. Would take me less than a minute to do, and I just don't feel like it. Uh, but OG impressed me the most out of anyone because he pretty much predicted everything that happened, and even when things didn't go according to plan, he was able to adjust and then perfectly predict things again. And he controlled the entire flow of the match. Okay, so he impressed me a lot here. But then yeah, at the end of the day, Tamakoma did overcome the things that they tried. All right, so Tamakoma is still impressive here. But Ikoma, man, they just went with the flow and didn't do anything until they had 4 people too, and they still didn't do anything. I mean, they were funny and entertaining, and I love them. Like, so I definitely want to see more of them, despite that. But still, I'm just surprised that you can have 4 people in your team and do nothing for pretty much for 99% of the match, and still end with 3 points in second place. You know, that's just like it feels like it feels like they didn't even work for it. That's what it feels like, because they literally did nothing. I mean, that's not true, but that's what it feels like. Okay, like, that's what it feels like, because they didn't beat anybody. They were just there. It wasn't until the end that one whirlwind ended up hitting Yuma, and then all of a sudden 3-pointer. All right, from freaking half court over here. Okay, but anyway, it's whatever. The point is, Ikoma squad is funny. That's not the point, but Ikoma squad is funny, so I don't mind. I'm just gonna move on. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It just caught me by surprise to see them get 3 points, even though they didn't really beat anyone until the very, they literally did nothing until the very end. So it was just weird seeing them get 3 points and still get second place without really doing anything, even though they did, but not really, but kind of, but not really. Okay. But anyway, Toma ends up saying that Tamakoma got lucky. Okay, because they did overcome everything that Ochi threw at them, but at the same time, Toma says that they really got lucky. Because if Ikoma's squad didn't choose to just go with the flow, and they actually focused on attacking Tamakoma, they wouldn't have got, if they referring to Tamakoma, they wouldn't have gotten the 4 points that they got, and they wouldn't have won in the end. Okay, the nature of their strategy is such where the longer they're in the match, the more damage they'll cause. Okay, because of the wires. The longer Osamu is there, the more wires he puts up. The longer Chika's there, the more you have to think about your moves and how you act, because she could easily just hit you with lead bullets out of nowhere. Okay, the longer Yuma's there, the more damage he's going to cause, obviously, because he's one of the best attackers in the entirety of Border. Okay. And then if Osamu is able to set up wires, and then they all combine their abilities in one area, and then you have no choice but to go. You have no choice but to go after them. You know, the longer they're there, the more damage they cause. Right. So both squads, now that this wire strategy has been seen a couple times, every squad is going to use the same strategy. Go after Tamakoma every time. Take them out as quickly as you can before they can cause all of that trouble. Now, a Coma squad would have done that too if they didn't just go with the flow, you know, which is where they got lucky. Okay, but Toma says that in the future, if they're not facing someone like Ikoma squad, someone who actually thinks and strategizes, then they're screwed. And Yuma is going to be forced into a position where he has to choose to either protect Chika or protect Osamu, because they can't defend themselves because they're just not that good yet. They're just not good enough to do that. Alright, and Toma ends up saying that they need what they need in order to fix that problem, because they just don't have time to get better. They don't have time to get good at fighting. All right, they don't have time to get good at border. Tillman says they need to just add another person to their squad who can actually fight. And the second he says that is when we see Hyuse. All right, so I'm going to. At first, I wasn't sure if Hyuse would be there for only the last match or the last couple, but I'm going to say that specifically because they can't afford to lose, and because Toma is actually saying they need the extra person, I'm going to make the bet that Hyuse will in fact get all the points he needs to go up to rank B, and he is going to end up being a part of the next match. That is my prediction. Okay, my original prediction was like maybe just the last match, maybe last two, but you know what? I'm solidifying it now. He'll be in the next match. Boom. There you go. There you go. All right, so yeah, that is my review for chapters 157 and 158 of World Trigger. I will give. I mean, the chapter 157 was kind of quick, but also very enjoyable. Especially with the creativity with the freaking grasshopper and the wire and taking out OG. So I'll give that one an 8 out of 10. 158 I will give a 7 out of 10 because the way the fight ended was pretty cool. Just with the last remaining stuff with OG, and then the stuff with Oki, then you ends up getting taken out, and then Tamakoma wins in the end. Then the rest was just commentary, so that's, you know, I can't really give an 8 out of 10 to a chapter that's where half of it is just talking. You know, it's just a summary of what happens, you know. So for that, I'll give chapter 158 a 7 out of 10. And that is that, you guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at BlacklistOTA. And I will see you guys next time.